Good morning everybody, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Good morning. It is Monday morning. I hope everybody has a great day. I'm here in Rochester and the sun is out, so it looks like it's actually going to be a sun-shining day, and it's very warm as well. We have clear blue skies. So I think we're going to have a nice day with some sunshine. So, Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and a very happy birthday to singer-songwriter Barry Manilow. One of his biggest hits was I Write the Songs, but ironically he didn't actually write that one. Many happy returns, Barry. Looks like you made it.
Alexa, what's the time, please?
Good morning, Crystal. The time is 8:12 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Monday the 17th of June.
Alexa, what's the weather outlook?
In Rochester, it's 14 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect clouds and showers, with a high of 21 degrees and a low of 11 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
A man walks into a cafe and orders a coffee without cream. The waitress says, "I'm sorry, but we're out of cream. Would you mind having your coffee without milk?"
Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include American rapper, songwriter and record producer from California Kendrick Lamar, American tennis player Venus Williams, American actor, comedian, writer Will Forte, Kazakh tennis player Elena Rybakina, and American musician Barry Manilow.
Alexa, how old is Barry Manilow?
Barry Manilow is 81 years old.
Barry Manilow, being a famous singer, and he sung Mandy. The song Mandy. Alexa, how old is Venus Williams?
Venus Williams is 44 years old.
So I remember Venus and Serena Williams, the tennis players. They're getting on now. We all get older, it's a fact of life. I love tennis and I'll be looking forward to Wimbledon as I do every year. I also like Formula One, the Grand Prix. I think it was Tiz Was or some programme years ago where someone made a blooper. They called it the Grand Prix. It's actually the Grand Prix. So good morning everybody, the sun is out, let's hope it stays out for longer than it did over the weekend. So I got pressurised again yesterday and I got a bit upset, and you mustn't get triggered because once you get triggered they've won and they start laughing at you when you get all upset and angry. So what I do, I've got a boxing machine here and I need to start using it again. I take it out in other ways because that was what was done yesterday evening, making stupid noises behind my back because it's been too quiet for them. They want a bit of entertainment and they're not using me, I'm afraid. Not anymore, they're not. So this morning it starts with the guy going out at quarter to 6 in the morning. So the guy upstairs, I went to bed just after 12 last night, 12. So he gets up, I presume for work upstairs at quarter to 6 in the morning. And he's not a quiet bloke, he's heavy on his feet because he's large. I told you that he has a couple of cars and one of them looks like Levi Belfield's Ford Mondeo, and Levi Bellfield was a very large bloke. They called him out, had about 2 or 3 chins, Bellfield, because he was a big bloke. Now the guy upstairs is short and big, and he's got a car that looks like Levi Bellfield's Ford Mondeo. Levi Bellfield had a number of cars over his killing spree, not just one. He also had a white van with blacked out windows. Levi Bellfield, the serial killer who hammered women to death. And apparently he didn't like blondes. He didn't like them, not he liked them, he didn't. He hated them. He thought all blonde women were slags. So, there you go. You get some people that look up to serial killers and things like that in this lifetime. You do. You get copycat killers. You get people that think what people did is something to be proud of, and it's not. Of course it isn't. So I get woken up at 5:45, and he goes down to the bin because you can hear it. So you hear his feet on the ceiling. He goes down the stairs and he goes into the bin store and he rattles around in there, and then he goes off probably to work. When I first moved into this property, it was horrendous. I was being bullied to fuck. I could not even cook a meal without thundering foot claps and children running around the ceiling as if it was a herd of elephants. It's died down and it's cooled down a lot now, and I've got nothing to complain about. But I'm not being controlled and manipulated by a big bully. No, I'm not. And I'm not mad either. And I'm not Jennifer, and I'm not ugly and horrible either. Someone's lost touch with reality and they don't know what it is, and it certainly isn't me. You don't need to keep someone indoors locked up with chains and a lock and key if you keep bullying them and making them feel ugly. Because that's all you need, isn't it? To keep someone locked up indoors that never goes out and meets anybody because they're being manipulated and controlled by a sex pest, predator, and a bully. All over the weekend, I've had, I don't know how many mobile numbers this person has got. All over the weekend. Can we go to WhatsApp? Can we go to WhatsApp? No. I'm an older woman now, right? They're obsessed with photographs. They want up-to-date photographs. What are you wearing? Where are you? Where are you going? And now they're pretending they're in Benidorm. They may well be, for all I know. And do I really care? No, I don't. I don't want to talk on WhatsApp. There is a porn element to WhatsApp, pornography. And there is an element to porn in this. You know, can I have a photograph? Can I have a photo? No, you can't. And however much you try, you're not getting one. And I won't be blackmailed, and the police are useless, and it goes on and on and on. And when you have a shitty, fucked up weekend like I did this one, then it gets you down. Right? Making money out of me, as they said on Tattle Life. She's a mug. She's doing all these videos for free, and they were making money out of my videos on this rather vulgar site that bets on celebrity deaths. Bets on what celebrity's going to die next, you know. Oh, it's 10 points for someone that's young, and it's 1 point for someone that's died of natural causes, and that is elderly. thought I was in some kind of horror film where you play a fucking game betting on people dying. And the police weren't interested in that. No, that's fine to do that. Don't only try to help myself, I try and help other people that get death threats and things like I do as well. But the police couldn't give a flying fuck. And most of the police are corrupt anyway. There's a couple of police officers in prison right now, aren't they? You can't even trust the fucking police. Got to trust yourself. So last night I fucking got upset. I really did. I thought people had grown up and stopped that silly childish behaviour, because I just turned my back on it. I mean, if you videotape them close up and what they're actually doing, it's ridiculous. I don't want to get close up to them. There's something not normal about people that do things like that. The thing is, they torture themselves. They torture themselves every morning. They go down my TikTok. They go down my YouTube to try and get bits that they can steal and make fun of and put on this rather disgusting, vile site. And, you know, people are making artificial intelligence, you know, like animated, like animations of women and getting them like the replicas of you but in animation. Pornography. They're pinching people's memes. They're pinching people's, like, you know, you have a profile picture, but if you don't want to put a picture up of yourself, you put like a comic animation of yourself up. So people are nicking people's profile things and getting them to have sex with other, you know, male. So if it's a woman's picture you've stolen, it's an animated picture of yourself having sex with some other animated picture. What is going on in this world? It's really sick, isn't it? That people are obsessed with sex to the point where they're doing things like that. The thing is, when you get older, like myself, I'm not a young woman. For someone in their 20s, and I mean, years ago, they used to try and lure you onto webcam. It used to be a webcam. So in 2002, I was a married woman. And you'd go into ordinary sites. MSN Messenger was one of them, and then somebody would say, "Oh, can we go onto webcam?" And then you'd innocently go onto webcam thinking that you were making friends, and this bloke would appear on the webcam and do despicable things on the webcam. So years ago, there used to be Messenger. So, you know, when you go into MSN, right, this is how it started for me. We had a computer and there was a webcam, and one day I got bored one day. So I switched on the webcam, I went into MSN, and you used to get friend requests. Two little, like, jelly baby figures used to go round and round and round, and then you'd ping, and you'd go into MSN Messenger, and you could chat to people all over the world on it, right? And that turned into pornography. Men wanting to do things over the webcam. And it didn't matter, even if you told them you was married, it would excite them even more. Even when you said to them, look, I'm married, I'm not interested in that, they'd still do it. So I've moved on from that now. I mean, I haven't got a computer, as in a tower system, and I just use my phone now, and I just block people. But when they want to take you over to WhatsApp, they you don't know who you are talking to, because they can actually get a friend, a member of their family, to pose as themselves, and it might not be them at all. I was very, very silly, I was very naive, and I was very stupid, and the internet was just coming out in 2002, and I regret it, because if I hadn't have gone into the fucking internet, I probably would have led a different life. I would have still been married with my children together, because this person was a beast, a monster that wrecked everything I had. Some people, right, kill themselves when they're blackmailed, when they're sexually blackmailed. They kill themselves. Some people do. Because they pick on the vulnerable. They pick on people that have problems, and you can drive someone over the edge, right? And it all started with sex pictures. Sex pictures. And I'm 21 years older than I was when it started, and they're still after sex pictures, and they don't get any. And they know I'm older now, and yeah, back then I was passable. I could have probably been a page 3 model back then, but you get older, you have kids, you know what I mean? So they taught me, and also what they did as well, right? I've always had a twisted front tooth, always, because I fell over on the pavement. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. I'm grateful I didn't scar my whole face. I fell flat on my face on the ice and I broke my tooth, and it's twisted, right? So way back in 2002, when this all bullying shit started, and they're making money out of me, and obscure characters in films with funny teeth, and I get used to it. I don't give a fuck now. I'm a lonely vampire. I'm a lonely vampire. That's what I call myself, a lonely vampire. I don't give a fucking fuck about teeth. There's people out there with no teeth that are famous. Ken Dodd had horrendous teeth. Ken Dodd. Freddie Mercury had overcrowded teeth. People took the piss out of Freddie Mercury out of Queen's teeth. He became one of the most successful people on this planet. It's nothing to do with fucking teeth. They're trying to extort dirty photographs out of me and fucking fleece me dry for free. So yeah, this started in 2002 when someone asked me for a photograph of myself. And because I was stupid and silly and I trusted this person, I sent them a photograph of myself. Then they started taking the fucking piss out of me. 21 years ago this was, when I was 34. And then they started making films like Nanny McPhee, and being horrible and nasty, and sending me pictures of Spanish women with long black hair right down their back. So we all know where the Spanish element is coming from. They've got relatives in Spain. I don't know if it's a photographer, because the amount of photographs they've stolen off of people's Facebooks and everything, it could be a photographer. It could be a fucking crackpot photographer, a loony photographer, a mad photographer. It could be that, you know, they take they obviously got pictures. The photographers take photographs, don't they? And I bet some of them steal some and keep them on their fucking laptop memory, and then they use them as fake profile pictures to get dirty photographs off of women and men as well. Because remember, there's a gay community, and young men that are gay are very vulnerable. They are. And extorting money out of gay blokes to get dirty photographs, it does go on. So this person has been doing this to me for 21 years. 21 years. And if I was 34 back then, they could have been the same age as well. So they're either the same age as me or they're older. Or if they were 24 when I was 34, they could be 44, couldn't they? So it's never going to stop. It won't stop. Just goes on and on and on. But if I'm ugly, so are you, fucker. And I don't give a shit anymore because I'm mature with age. I don't think you do. I'm mature with age. I think you've lost the plot, whoever you are. So, good morning Monday on this, what appears to be some sort of TV show like Big Brother with a terrible script. See you later.